Chip Day and Bo Newsom in this 10-man competition. Greg Hunter, I said turncoats, traitors, jerks, and all-around phonies. And of course I was referring to the Hollywood Brunettes, who have turned their backs on the people that made them.
Well, you do have the Hollywood Brunettes who have made a certain turnaround in their attitude, as it were, coming to save a week ago from the opposition in this match. The team of Chip Day, Malachi, and Bo Newsom
teaming up with Too Hot for TV, Kyle Matthews, and the Wizard of...
I can't believe I'm going to say this, folks. The Wizard of Oz, Andrew Alexander.
Whatever.
Well, Andrew Alexander has shown a certain, as well as Kyle Matthews, a certain level of scruples that I would have never given them credit for. And right now, the All-Star Jay Clinton asking the question, ain't I great? A poke to the eyes. And now, oh, good Lord.
Now, what was all that for?
I have no idea.
Let me tell you something about Andrew Alexander. He may be the Wizard of Oz, but it's only because people are yawning, trying to wake themselves up from his boring self.
It wasn't all that long ago that you were quite proud of your association with the A-lister and Too Hot for TV, going to all the Hollywood parties, all of the premieres, all the stars that the Hollywood Brunettes know. You were very proud of the fact that you were associating yourself with these two men.
Well, because they always parked my car. They got my laundry for me. How else would they have gotten into these Hollywood parties without me?
Turncoat and traitor, huh?
Yes.
Talking about yourself again, right?
Hey!
Tag, and in comes Too Hot for TV, Kyle Matthews. Make no mistake, whether you are a fan of the Brunettes or not, and I certainly have not been on their side of the coin most of their time here in NWA Anarchy, you cannot dispute their talent and their skill. They are by far one of the finest tag teams in NWA Anarchy. They have proved it time and time again. Questionable tactics. They've handled themselves under less than ethical circumstances on many occasions, but you cannot dispute the skill. The opposing side has a lot of skill of its own. The Essentials, they call themselves, sex, talent, and money, have been credible tag team contenders for a long time. Their partner, Adrian Hawkins, the youngest world television champion in history, and the All-Star Jay Clinton has been making waves in his short time here in NWA Anarchy. The same can be said of the three youngsters that the Hollywood Brunettes have as partners tonight. Do or Die, Chip Day, Bo Newsom, and Malachi.
Well, Greg Hunter, for many of these men, this is their very first hostile environment. Of course, I'm talking about Jay Clinton, his very first hostile environment. Chip Day, his very first. Bo Newsom, Malachi have not been a part of hostile environment in the past. What we're looking at right now, quite possibly, Greg Hunter, are 10 men that will be the future of Anarchy. It could be a big part of hostile environments for years to come.
They certainly could. Big drop kick by Bo Newsom. Forearm shot. 10-man tag team action here at the 4th annual Hostile Environment 2008. Smart maneuvering there by the Obsession Kaleb Konley. Holds on to avoid the side Russian leg sweep. Makes the tag simultaneously. Adrian Hawkins, who has had more than his share of problems, claims that Bo Newsom has disrespected him as a veteran of all of 2 years. Adrian Hawkins.
Well, you know, a veteran of all 2 years, but you also got to remember, Greg Hunter, Adrian Hawkins is teaming with two men that were in that phenomenal ladder match last year at Hostile Environment.
Well, he certainly is. Adrian Hawkins. Talking here, of course, of talent and money, of sex, talent, and money. We're in that brutal four-way dance ladder match at Hardcore Hell this year. Last year at Hostile Environment, it was the Hollywood Brunettes in that ladder match. At Hardcore Hell, they were there too. This year, no strangers in this match. on the two sides as far as leaders, so to speak, in the big match scenario. But you've also got those people who have the butterflies, their first time at the Anarchy Original, the biggest night of the year in the Church of Southern Wrestling. Bo Newsom now runs right into a boot from JT Talent. Incredible rotation on the spinning neck breaker. Cover, hook of the leg, 2, and only a 2 count, says referee Ken Wallace.
Well, Greg Hunter, I mean, there's one thing about it is, you were talking about Adrian Hawkins and how Bo Newsom has disrespected the veterans of this sport.
I said how Adrian Hawkins accused Bo Newsom of disrespecting the veterans of this
sport. Same
sport.
thing. He accused him. It's the truth. I believe it. It's Adrian Hawkins. Adrian Hawkins has never lied. Adrian Hawkins, you know, I mean, do you blame him? The man, he's the youngest television champion of the world ever at the age of 19. The man has been doing this sport for 2 years. He has shown that he has the skill and the ability of a man far beyond his years, and Bo Newsom doesn't recognize that.
Andrew Alexander doing his best to help out his partner in this contest, Bo Newsom, but he's not doing young Mr. Newsom any favors. Konley with a rake of the face of Bo Newsom. Snap there now. Newsom is not in a good place right now. Tag back into Adrian Hawkins. Hawkins measures the man. Boot. Adrian Hawkins. Bad attitude aside. We will not cover 2. We will not disregard Adrian Hawkins' accomplishments. The man was the youngest world television champion ever. Half of a very accomplished tag team. What
bad attitude? I personally like Adrian Hawkins' attitude. I think it's a winning attitude, Greg Hunter.
Well, that remains to be seen. Adrian Hawkins,
because you never won anything,
taking more time talking trash here to Bo Newsom than he is, I think, perhaps concentrating on keeping Bo Newsom locked in this reverse chin lock as Newsom is making his way to his feet. Jawbreaker. Adrian Hawkins, another man that was in that ladder match at Hostile Environment a year ago. Right now, getting shoved away. Newsom looking for the tag. Tags into Malachi. Malachi, clothesline. Sends Hawkins for the ride. Tag, Jay Clinton is the legal man. Malachi concentrating on Adrian Hawkins. He did not see the tag. Sends Hawkins careening into Talent. Jay Clinton is the legal man here. Malachi ducks the clothesline. Clinton sends Hawkins for the ride. Schoolboy, 2. And the obsession, Caleb Konley with the save. Andrew Alexander gets Konley. Konley goes flying. And now Andrew Alexander going after Caleb Konley on the floor. Adrian Hawkins doing likewise. Here comes JT Talent. And Kyle Matthews, suicide dive, wiped everyone out. Malachi as the man, tags into Chip Day. There's a train wreck on the floor. Chip Day's up top. Jay Clinton trying to fight him away. Here comes Pendelton up and over. Good grief, there's so much action here, it's hard to keep track.
Well, Greg Hunter, out on the floor, we've got Sex and Talent out here, taking on the Hollywood Brunettes and Adrian Hawkins.
Well, now we have Sex, Talent, and Money out there.
Well, Greg Hunter, we know there's no love lost between the Hollywood Brunettes and the Essentials, and mainly it comes from the Hollywood Brunettes' jealousy of Sex, Talent, and Money.
I don't think that's necessarily the case. Bo Newsom now. Bo Newsom up top. Bo Newsom has taken a lot of abuse this match. Bo Newsom! Bo Newsom, corkscrew, wipes everyone out. Chip Day, Malachi sets up the All-Star. Chip Day, springboard. Good Lord, what a senton. 2, we got winners.